Welcome back to Broke Man Finance. My name is Adam, and in this video, I'm going to talk about a stock that I am super bullish on, and I believe has a massive amount of potential over the next decade. And right now, this company is still trading for very cheap when compared to some of their competitors. The company that I'm talking about is Tattooed Chef, ticker symbol TTCF. Tattooed Chef's numbers just came out, and they were fantastic. I am more confident in this company now than I have ever been before, and they are still trading for extremely low, so I'm picking up as many shares that I can afford. I don't have financial education Jeremy's or Meet Kevin's type capital to just throw into this company, but I'm buying as much as I can, and I think I am going to do very well in the future on this company. In fact, they have even more good news coming out that I'll talk about at the very end of this thing after we nerd out on the numbers a little bit. And you may even find yourself considering investing if you haven't already. The proof is there. I believe this company is going to be a massive player over the next decade. And right now we are still looking at a baby Godzilla food company. And if you're sitting here watching this now, then you are probably a person that likes to make money and save money and invest. Well, I got some things in the description below, stuff that I use in my actual personal life that has helped me save money and make me money. I got things in there like my savings account with Yoda. I've got Bill Shark down there that has just, well, it's bit off a lot of my bills and helped me save a lot of money in the process. I didn't have at the beginning, I didn't have a lot of money to invest in real estate. I don't have just 20% of just hundreds of thousands of dollars of property to put down on these properties in cash. So I use a company called Fundrise to be able to invest a what I feel like is a reasonable amount of money and get into that market without having to bring just $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 cash up front. And after doing that, then I really hope you consider hitting that subscribe button and hanging out with us for a little while longer while we try to grow this channel. And to all those that's already subscribed, thank you very much for hanging out with us. We really do appreciate it. A few months ago, I did a video on Tattooed Chef explaining why I thought they were a better value buy than Beyond the Meat and the Very Good Food Company, two very popular choices. No, I'm not bearish on those companies. I just thought Tattooed Chef was the better buy at the time, and my feelings still have not changed. Feel free to go check out that video because it is still ringing true, because we go through some different numbers and comparisons in that, and it's still on point. I think you need to strongly consider getting in on this industry, no matter if it's Tattooed Chef or what company. I hope it's Tattooed Chef because that's where I feel like the best value is, but if it's not, it's all good. But the plant-based meat industry was a $10 billion industry in 2018. They're expected to hit $31 billion by 2026. That's not that far away. This industry is growing at a rapid rate and is growing very aggressively. One reason is that 80% of Gen Zers go meatless and go plant-based 1 to 2 meals a week. The younger generations are doing that more and more. But right now, the amount of plant-based meats that we consume is only around 1%. People believe that, considering the rate of growth that we're seeing, that number could increase to 20% or more over the next decade. Think about that from Tattooed Chef and from really all the plant-based companies out there. Think about that supply and demand. Think about the level of revenue that's going to raise for all of these companies. But Tattooed Chef is still the best buy. Sam Galletti, president and CEO of Tattooed Chef, had this to say: "We are successfully executing on our growth strategy and have kept the momentum going with a strong start to 2021. Based on current retailer commitments, we will increase store count by 41% and points of distribution of Tattooed Chef branded products by 35% by the end of the first quarter. We have a long runway for growth, particularly in conventional food retailers, and are thrilled with our early success." Sarah Galletti, Chief Creative Officer and, well, the actual Tattooed Chef, added this: "We ended 2020 with 38 branded SKUs and have a pipeline of 150 more plant-based ideas we can't wait to share with the world. Tattooed Chef is a company that is growing just as quickly and aggressively as the industry itself. I just don't see anybody moving at the same rate as Tattooed Chef. Beyond the Meat, they're doing a lot of things, but they are a much bigger company and have been around for a while. Whenever Tattooed Chef is at that same level, who knows where they will be at. Let's nerd out on these numbers for a minute because they are very important to, I think, foreshadowing future growth and where I think this company is going to go to. Here are the financial highlights for the fourth quarter of 2020 compared to the fourth quarter of 2019. Revenue was $39.6 million. A 48% increase compared to $26.8 million in the prior year period. Tattooed Chef branded product revenue was a record $23.9 million, an increase of 172% compared to $8.8 million in the year prior. Those numbers are incredible, but wait, there's more. Net income was $41.5 million compared to net income of $2.2 million in the prior year period. Adjusted EBITDA was $3.7 million or 9% of revenue compared to $2.2 million or 8% of revenue in the prior year period. Now here's the financial highlights for last year as compared to 2019 for the full year. Revenue was $148.5 million, a 75% increase compared to $84.9 million in the prior year. Tattooed Chef branded product revenue, a record $84.6 million, a 363% increase compared to $18.3 million in the prior year. Net income was $45.4 million compared to $5.6 million in the prior year. And that is all while having a total cash balance of approximately $200 million just sitting there chilling, waiting to just get thrown at distribution. Now, the good news I was talking about earlier and what filled me with even more optimism moving forward into 2021, because I think 2021's numbers are going to blow 2020's numbers out of the water, and we're going to see an earnings report just as good next year as we have this one. Tattooed Chef is launching 6 plant-powered products nationwide at Target. Now they will have 6 SKUs in Target stores across the country starting March 15th. There's no way you can't tell me that their revenue is going to continue pushing up and that share price is going to follow suit. Now you heard Sam Galletti, the CEO right now, say that they're planning on pushing into more stores throughout the year, especially the first quarter. And then you heard Sarah Galletti, the actual Tattooed Chef, said they're coming up with a lot more products. So the more relationships that are built out now, because they're already in a ton of stores, the more SKUs they're going to be pushing into these stores, the more revenue and more popular they're going to become. I believe this company is going to be a monster stock over the next 5 years. I 100% believe wholeheartedly that within 5 years, Tattooed Chef will be sitting over $100 per share. Now, I am not a financial advisor, but if I was, I would be advising my clients to just get a piece of exposure in my portfolio to this industry. This is a massively growing industry and it's growing very fast. There is a lot of money to be made here. And right now, Tattooed Chef is probably one of the most value-friendly stocks out there, and it's very, very affordable. I think if you get in now, right, you're looking at a very cheap Tattooed Chef, because in a few years we will be kicking ourselves for not getting in now, because I think, like I said, in 5 years this thing, and probably could be sooner if they keep putting earnings reports out like this, is going to be over $100 stock. There's no question. I think I can 5 times my money buying in right now at these prices over the next few years and just letting it ride. This is one of my favorite stocks or favorite companies. I mean, this thing is up there with Chewy, Axon, DraftKings, and all the other ones that I'm super bullish on, but they are up there with those guys for me. I fully expect to make a lot of money with this company over the next 5 to 10 years. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I would love to hear your thoughts. As always, I hope those stocks stay green. I hope you stay safe, and I hope everyone out there takes care.